Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to Simply Ruhoni, welcome back to the World Cooking Series. In this series we are going to travel from continent to continent, country to country, where we are going to cook their national dishes or famous dishes which are popular in these countries. Please do not worry about the ingredients. We are going to use whatever is easily and cheaply available where you are. So get ready to taste various dishes found all around the world and also to learn a bit more about the country that we will be visiting. Okay, my dear viewers, for this episode we have traveled to North America. And we are going to make this dish. Can you guess which country we are visiting today? Did you guess right? Yes, we are visiting Canada. We are going to make Poutine, a very famous dish in Canada. Canada is considered as one of the multicultural countries, surrounded by Atlantic, Pacific and Arctic Ocean, and makes it the world's longest coastline. So we are going to start by preparing our cheese. However, this dish requires us to use cheese curds. These curds are the byproduct of the regular cheddar cheese before it goes into the aging process. And it seems these cheese curds are not easily available. And so I bought cheddar cheese, and as you can see here, I'm cutting it into small pieces. But if you are able to find the cheese curds, please do, because our recipe calls for that. And if you cannot find cheddar cheese, use mozzarella cheese. Then after that, I chopped coriander leaves for garnish. If you consider total area, Canada is the second largest country in the world and has only one neighboring country in the south, that is United States of America, but otherwise it is completely surrounded by the oceans. Now let us get to our main ingredients. We are making chips, and so here I'm using yellow potatoes. For me, I decided to take out the skin, but for those who wants to eat the potatoes with the skin, then you can leave them on. Again, for the shape of the chips, I think here you can, slice them into whatever shape that you prefer. Then after that, wash your potatoes and set them aside. Please make sure that after washing your potatoes, you soak them in water, because we are not going to cook them straight away. First, we are going to prepare the gravy. Even though Canada is the second largest country in the world, it has a population of only 40 million people. And it has a number of ethnic groups, majority being the Canadians, followed by the English and the Irish. You might be wondering why then is the number of people and the size of the country does not match. It is because the large part of the country is inhabitable due to climate and soil limitation. Now back to our gravy. Here we have the flour, we have butter, ginger and garlic paste. Here we have the coriander paste. And then we have water, we have spices, lemon and pepper, we have thyme and chili flakes, as well as onion. If you wish for your gravy to be smooth, then use onion powder and garlic powder. If you use fresh ingredients, then your gravy is going to be somehow thick. So before we start to cook our gravy, we are going to boil our potatoes. As you saw, we added salt and vinegar. Now back to our gravy. First we are going to add oil, and then we are going to add our grated onion. Cook for a minute or so, and then you are going to add ginger and garlic paste. Cook for a minute or two, and then add your butter. Religion-wise, more than half of the Canadians are Christians. And add lemon pepper. If you don't like the taste of the lemon, then you can just add black pepper. Just cook for a minute and then add your flour. Here I just used half of the quarter cup of flour. Mix well, and then after that start by adding water. Again, if you have beef stock, chicken stock or veggie stock you can use instead of water. You are going to add slowly until when you get the consistency that you desire. Ottawa is the capital city, and Toronto and Vancouver are one of the largest cities in Canada. The two major official languages are English and French. So here are the potatoes after boiling them for 10 minutes. So here I'm adding the green paste, followed by spices. We are adding now thyme and chill flakes. Then mix it well. At this point, check also for consistency. If it is too thick, then you can add water, cover and let it cook for a few minutes. Now back to our main ingredients. Make sure that you dry them, and then after that season well with salt. Canada economy is considered one of the highly developed economy. It is the 9th largest economy in the world, and it depends mainly on services sector, mining and manufacturing. So after our oil is hot enough, we are going to add our potatoes and we are going to fry them for 5 to 7 minutes. After that, we are going to set them aside and let them cool for a while. So like we said at the beginning, Canada is multicultural, and the culture is influenced by the British, French and indigenous culture and traditions. Food differ from region to region, but also is associated with where the migrants came from. Now we are going to fry our chips for the second time. Please make sure that your oil is hot enough before you start frying. This time we are going to fry until they are done. Apart from poutine, other popular dishes are fish and brews, ginger beef and bannock. After 5 to 7 minutes, our chips are done, as you can see. If you want them to be more crisp than here, then you can continue to cook for a minute or two. So, what is Canada famous for? Apart from multiculturalism, we have ice hockey, though found in other countries, but it has origins in Canada. We also have Niagara Falls. It has most of the lakes in the world and the tallest cliff at Mount Thor. Okay, so the moment of truth is here. Our dish is ready, and now let us serve. First put your chips, and then you are going to scatter your cheese. And lastly, we are going to pour our gravy. Make sure that it is hot so that it can melt the cheese. Here is our poutine. To be honest, it tasted so very good, especially with the gravy. But I'm still curious though. When I found the cheese curds, I'm going to try this dish again. Please let me know in the comment section how you liked the dish. Otherwise, thank you so very much, and hope I'm going to see you in my next video.